Azikiwe was born on the 16th of November 1904 in Zungeru, the northern part of Nigeria. His father, Obed Edom Chukwuemeka Azikiwe, was a clerk in the British administration of Nigeria, while his mother was Rachel Chinwe Ogbeyanu Agadiuno Azikiwe, a family descended from a royal family in Onitsha. Azikiwe had a sibling, one sister, who was called Cecilia Eziamaka Arinze. As a young boy, Azikiwe spoke Hausa, the regional language of the environment where he was born. So his father, concerned about his son's fluency in Hausa and not Igbo, sent him to Onitsha in 1912 to live with his paternal grandmother and aunt to learn the Igbo language and culture. In Onitsha, Azikiwe attended the Holy Trinity Catholic School and Christ Church School, an Anglican primary school. In 1914, while his father was working in Lagos, Azikiwe was bitten by a dog, and this prompted his worried father to transfer him to Lagos to finish his studies in the city. Azikiwe's father's job prompted him being transferred from schools to schools, and later he was transferred to a Methodist Boys High School in Lagos, where he befriended classmates from old Lagos families, the likes of George Shingle, Francis Cole, and Ade Williams, the son of the Akaribo of Remo. Azikiwe attended Torah College's 2-year preparatory school in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. To fund his living expenses and tuition, he worked a number of menial jobs before enrolling in Howard University in Washington in 1927 to obtain a bachelor's degree in political science. And in 1929, he transferred from Howard University to Lincoln University to complete his undergraduate studies and graduated in 1930 with a BA in political science. Azikiwe was a member of Phi Beta Sigma. Then he enrolled at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania and in the University of Pennsylvania simultaneously at around 1930. He was receiving a master's degree in religion from Lincoln University and a master's degree in anthropology from the University of Pennsylvania in 1932. He became a graduate student instructor in History and Political Science Department of Lincoln University, where he created a course in African history. He was a candidate for a doctoral degree at Columbia University before returning to Nigeria in 1934. Azikiwe's doctoral research focused on liberal in world politics, and his research paper was published by A.H. Stockwell in 1934. During his time in America, he was a columnist for the Baltimore Afro-American, Philadelphia Tribune, and the Associated Negro Press. Azikiwe was influenced by the ideas of the African American press, Galvaism, and Pan-Africanism. Nnamdi Azikiwe became active in the Nigerian youth movement NYM, the country's first nationalist organization. Although he supported Samuel Akisanya as the NYM candidate for a vacant seat in the Legislative Council in 1941, the NYM Executive Council selected Ernest Ikoli. Azikiwe resigned from the NYM, accusing the majority Yoruba leadership of discriminating against the Ijebu Yoruba members and Igbos. Some Ijebu members followed him, splitting the movement along ethnic lines. He entered politics, so co-founding the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons NCNC with Herbert Macaulay in 1944. Azikiwe became the council's Secretary General in 1946. Azikiwe became Governor General on the 6th of November 1960 with Abubakar Tafawa Balewa as Prime Minister, and became the first Nigerian named to be the Privy Council of the United Kingdom when Nigeria became a republic in 1963. he was its first president. In both posts, Azikiwe's roles was largely ceremonial. He and his civilian colleagues were removed from office in the 15th January 1966 military coup, and he was the most prominent politician to avoid assassination after the coup. Azikiwe was a spokesman for Biafra and advised its leaders Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu during the Biafran War 1967 to 1970. He switched his allegiance back to Nigeria during the war and appealed to Ojukwu to end the war in the pamphlets and interviews. The New York Times said about his politics, "Throughout his life, Dr. Azikiwe's alliance with Northerners put him at odds with Obafemi Awolowo, a socialist-inclined leader of the Yoruba, the country's other important southern group." After the war, Azikiwe was Chancellor of the University of Lagos from 1972 to 1976. He joined the Nigerian People's Party in 1978, making unsuccessful bids for the presidency in 1979 and 1983. He later left politics involuntarily after the December 31st, 1983 military coup. Azikiwe died at 99 on the 11th of May 1996 at the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital in Enugu after a long illness, and is buried in his native land, Onitsha. This is OPC TV powered by SUNDOS Communication. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends and family, and follow our platforms on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you.